New tonight, just a month after opening Adventure Playscape, the new playground at Exploration Place already does need some work. This comes after a viral social media post from a parent who took their kids to the playground. The mother's post shows these images of the rocket and airplane play zones with parts broken or out of place. Exploration Place tells us in a statement that they're addressing the situation and both exhibits are closed at this time while they work with the manufacturers. They also added that they conduct inspections on Tuesday mornings as well as walkthrough inspections throughout the day, and they hope to resolve this matter soon.